Hi, welcome back to TV Bride. I'm sitting here with Gali Solomon, a local makeup artist in the Los Angeles area who specializes in wedding days. So she's going to talk to us a little bit about makeup industry and then show us a couple of techniques. So welcome, Gali.
Hi, thanks. It's good to be here.
It's nice to have you. So when should brides initially contact you? Is it a month before, 6 months before?
We wouldn't have to go as far back as 6 months. That's a bit off. I think 2 months will ensure that I have the day booked for her. And 2 months is good because we can do a test run, meaning she can schedule a day when she can come, and we can do some test makeup on her when she's wearing a white outfit. That'll help her see how the colors look with her complexion, with a white outfit on, how everything just kind of goes well together, and the colors we should use.
Sure. Now, do most brides have their bridesmaid get their makeup done as well, or? Because I know it's kind of the weddings I've been in, it's off and on if they do our makeup. So do you see that a lot, or?
Well, sometimes what I'll see is that I'll do the bridesmaids, but then the bride will want a little something different, a little something extra so that she stands out. So she'll request, well, on me, just use a different color tone. So if I use peaches on the maids, I'll do a purple or a more pink color on the bride. So she definitely is the one that stands out. But yeah, absolutely. They do parties. They come in together. It starts in the morning and it ends in the afternoon, and we go through each and every one.
Now, are there any special tips that the bride should follow when, picking out a makeup artist or, applying it? Are there certain techniques and ways? You obviously don't want to get it on your dress or have it running down your face.
Well, when we're going to do the makeup on you, obviously we're going to put some apron on that's going to cover you up, and then we're going to help you get the dress on so that none of you, gets dirty, that your dress doesn't get dirty. But really the most important tip that I can give is for a bride to understand that, this is not her day to be too wild. This is your wedding day. You want to look years down the line and not think, oh gosh, what was that trend? Like the 80s metal hair. Exactly. So you want to definitely look good. Keep it subdued. Keep it natural. Keep it just perfectly well, pitched. Everything goes well together. The colors, the tones. You want to look classy. It's not the right day to put, those really crazy, fake eyelashes in, You just want to keep everything classy, chic, but also, look a little bit more glamorous than you usually would.
And what's good advice? Because I know every time I'm in a wedding, I end up with so much more makeup on than I normally have. But what I find, I feel like I'm walking around looking like a clown with all this makeup on, but I get my pictures back and I'm like, I look fantastic,
Well, that's the important thing to remember. We have to have a fine balance because you have to understand that the camera does wipe off around 20% of the makeup you have on. So really, if you're going to have your makeup done, you really want to look good that day, but you want to go back and look in your pictures and say, oh wow, I was really beautiful, or that I looked really radiant that day. So we don't want to, cake it on too much, but we definitely would go a little bit heavier than we would on your everyday stroll
so you don't
on the boulevard.
Face look.
Well, you know what? Actually, sometimes I give a few brides that shimmery, bronze look on their cheek, and if she has good cheekbones, there's really no rules in makeup.
That's just true. And
different people can work different looks. So sometimes what looks horrible on one bride will just be outstanding on another. You have to kind of play it by ear.
And I guess that's the importance of not waiting too much to the last minute, so you have time to come in and play around.
Absolutely. You have time to, sometimes a bride will come in and she'll request one thing. I'll do something else, and she's like, wow, I wish I would have thought of that. So there really are no rules. It's the most creative and I think fun part. Your face is my, that's my portrait. And if you're going to look good on your wedding day, then my artwork is done, and I've done my part to make you look beautiful.
That's great. And I'm sure there's different color palettes that you follow depending on spring, summer, winter.
It depends more on the bride and her complexion and less on the season. But some people I just a little go crazy with, and then other people I'll just keep it a little more natural. It depends on her personality. That's an important thing. When you're choosing a makeup artist, you want to have someone that understands your personality. So if she's a little wilder, you should be too.
Well, we're running out of time, and I had hoped that Gali was going to be able to show us some of her techniques for applying makeup. So hopefully we'll be able to have her back and talk about, techniques and applications so that we could all learn how to do the touch-ups and make it look good ourselves. So thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me. We'll see you guys soon.
Okay, thanks.